Okay, all you dusty guys and dusty gals, attic stairs. We're going to put in attic stairs today, and this is it's a kind of a difficult project, so you can figure on working on it all day long. Maybe I would take a weekend to do it. But as far as the layout, that's what scares most people. The layout and the cutting of the ceiling, you know, wondering if they're going to cut into a major joist or a supporting wall or something. And it's not that difficult if you just take your time, and I'll show you what to look for before you even begin to cut into your ceiling. And also to be able to cut a parallelogram or a trapezoid or something like that to where you get your attic stair in there straight. Alright, the first thing, get the box, and it's the rough size of the opening that you need to cut. So we'll do that first. And what we'll do is we'll take this box and we're going to cut it along the creased edges, because that is the exact size of the rough opening that you need to cut. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and cut it, because we have to take our attic stair out anyway. And then we'll put it up on the ceiling. You can see the square of it, and it's supposed to be 25¼ by 54. And that's the size of this box, 25¼ by 54. Alright, if you have a closet or something and you have no access to the area that you want to put the attic stair, I mean, most places have some kind of access, but just in case you don't, cut your hole in the closet. That way it doesn't matter how poorly it gets patched, because it's not going to be seen. But anyway, let's... Okay. And so, what we do, take this. This is our template. And as you can see, my knife cutting abilities is not all that great. There you go. Just cut that over there. There we got it. And what we'll do is then we're going to put this on the ceiling where we want the attic stair. That's where our attic stair is going to go. And the nice thing about it is that we can move it around to where it looks the best. But in that case, that's about as good as we're going to do it. And that, like I was showing you in the attic, that wall with that header is the one that's our jack leg. I mean, it's our bearing wall. So we want to stay away from that, or not get into that. So we're going to put it right there. Right here? Yeah, right in there. Poke your hole. Poke your hole. Just take that hammer. Knock a hole in that wall. Alright, now come back towards me. Keep coming back towards me. Like this. Okay, here you go. Just hold that over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this at where the joist is, and then we'll carry this so that we're straight with this wall, so that we can mark the ceiling. Other end right here. Then we'll take our box, and you can see that these ceiling joists, hopefully you can see this, the ceiling joists are in here a little bit more crooked than against the ceiling. What we want, the wall. So we really want it more parallel. We take our two marks. We got this mark and this mark. Move this over. Line it up. And we'll put some screws in here. Just kind of hold it in place so we can get it marked. Oh, And this is at the point to where if you want to move it, you can move it now. Okay, you can see our ceiling joist is in there a little crooked. That's why I say we want it straight with the wall here instead of at this end here, because we can shim this, make that work. Because it's going to look a lot better if we have the trim that's going along that edge straight with. Alright, now we just follow our pencil around this. Take the template down. Okay. Okay, now all you want to do now is just cut just the sheetrock area out. We still rolling? We're still rolling. Good. Alright, now we take down all our sheetrock. It is a mess. Well, as they say in the real world, we're committed now. Okay, what we're doing is now this 2x needs to sit flush with the edge of our sheetrock, but up inside the attic. So what we do is we put it right on the edge of our mark, a pencil mark on the back side. Alright, so run that pencil mark on down there, Eric. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing to this side. I gotta move this over. We're going to put it with the edge of our sheetrock, and then we're going to mark the back side. Alright, we'll mark that back side. Okay, that it. You get that, you got it all. For that perimeter. Okay. You can turn the record thing off. Now, what we're going to do is up there where the okay, you were asking me how do we cut that 2x4? This 2x4 up here. How do you know where to cut that? Is that what you're asking?
Right, that's correct.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll run our Sawzall up all the way through the sheetrock up into the ceiling, and what we'll just cut just right here. We won't cut all the sheetrock out. We're just going to cut just that so that we can get this 2x4 out of there. Star. Now what you do is then you come up inside and you put your speed square flat against the sheetrock at your mark where you just made your saw mark, so that you can make your straight line, so that you want to cut this as straight as you can. That way you can do part of the cutting underneath and you can do some of it on top, because you want to have this cut down as straight as you can. And you want to do each one of them the same way. Okay, we're fixing to cut our last 2x out of here. You can can see, I followed that pencil line so that we can get a halfway straight cut in the attic. And that's all there is to it. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll get our 2x6s and run in here and then come across to where we can catch all our cut 2x. Then when we get through, we'll get ready to go to the other side.
We're rolling.
Okay. Alright, now we're going to put our 2x6s in. Okay, we got our joist hangers. You can see that. We'll come in and we'll shoot the back side of the first one. Okay. Alright, Eric, you're probably going to have to stand over here. Go ahead and pause.
Okay, we're gone.
You going? Okay, now we got that end done. Come in and make sure we're shoved up against that one. We got our joist hanger in here. Come in from the back, nail it. Okay. Now we want to come in and shove up our 2x6s if they need to be pushed up. Okay. Now what we want is to be sure that we're not overhanging our sheetrock, because this is the rough opening for attic stair. So if your 2x6s are overhanging, it's not going to fit. Alright, what we do is we knuckle our stair over, as you can see, and then I put a block in the middle to keep these arms from flopping over, as you'll see later. I do not recommend anybody doing this. I'm just showing you because this is how I do it. And I'll probably end up cutting this out anyway. Is that now we'll put a support on the ceiling that needs to go right in between this area, because this is the center point of the stairs. It's the balance point. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Balance point. The balance point of the stairs. So now we'll figure out this area from here to the back part of the end. So we get that measurement, which is, where is it? There it is. The center point seems to, hold that tape right there. The center point seems to be around 25 and a half, 26. So we'll kind of use 25 and a half as the center point. Okay, now we're putting our support brace across. This makes it easy to level that thing as far as getting it level with the sheetrock. I put 2 screws in each side because you just never know. One's good, two's better is the way I look at it.